You can feel the fear when I walk by. Tear between your legs, make them running high. And I can see the pain pouring out your eyes. I think you're finally starting to feel like the king I am.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, not to WrestleMania 19, but to the King of the Ring tournament. I'm, of course, JoJo, and I'm regrettably joined here by Wally Weasel. Thank you, of course, JoJo. Our 2023 King of the Ring tournament, which is about more than just the tournament itself and the bragging rights that go along with being the 2023 King of the Ring. It is, of course, also for the recently vacated Universal Championship. You'll get there one day there, kid. Eventually I did, I suppose. 8 competitors challenging for the Universal Championship here. That was vacated just last week. 50th episode spectacular. Moved by Kitty. Seth Rollins cashed in his Money in the Bank win on Craig Stevens. Stevens will have to go through this tournament in order to regain his championship. Will he be able to do it, ladies and gentlemen? We will find out. As he sets one-on-one with the former Universal Champion himself, the Dork Killer. Some will say that he is also the de facto leader of the Unfortunate Sons, but perhaps he's just the mouthpiece. Anyone who says that they're the leader, perhaps they're just being, a little passive. They should just come out and push their way past Dork Killer. Take that golden ring. What the hell are you talking about, Weasel? Nothing. And of course we see that Craig Stevens is coming down without Maple. At the end of last week's episode, Roger Desmond delivering a greatness super kick to Maple. Luckily, the cameras were able to turn away on that. This, of course, has recovered from that kick, but Craig Stevens is keeping her from this competition. Of course, Craig Stevens is coming in here rather annoyed. He has to be working in this tournament for the Universal title, a title that he had for himself. Well, he lost it pretty quickly there. Not a great champion if you think about it. I mean, he knew that Seth Rollins was Money in the Bank winner. He saw him come down. He should have been prepared. That is the glory of the Money in the Bank. Cash-in could have it at any time, including the main event of the very show when it was won, and Dork Killer with a spine buster. As far removing Craig Stevens' dreams of reclaiming the Universal Championship. But Craig Stevens now coming back with a DDT. Isn't this the Christmas Chaos set? Well, the King of the Ring set was temporarily changed out for the 50th episode spectacular. So I suppose, yes, this is the Christmas Chaos set. But who is complaining? I suppose Craig Stevens could be, as he is rammed into the barricade. So what happens if both men are counted out? The next winner of the following quarterfinals will be given a bye, I imagine. That's the bit that makes sense, as we're already up to 5. Craig Stevens rushing in. Dork Killer still on the outside. Will he be counted out? I don't think so. Referee up to 8. 9, and no, in just in time, unlike Emily. Was counted out as she was rushing into the ring just last week. Dork Killer with a jawbreaker and a running forearm. and double axe handle right onto the arm of Craig Stevens. Now just stopping away. Going to try and weaken out the Craig Stevens special. Craig Stevens, no stranger to tournaments, winning the World Heavyweight Tournament last year. What is this? What the hell is Brock Lesnar? What is he doing here? Even Craig Stevens is surprised by this. He didn't take his opportunity though. I think this is anything planned by Craig Stevens. Brock Lesnar coming out. We've seen him in What's Up Wrestling before, facing off against Ranger. Back at Fastlane, the Fastlane main event. And Dork Killer not exactly hiding the fact that he is trying to cheat his way through here. Of course, we know that interruptions can happen at the King of the Ring tournament. Just last year, he was interrupted by Samoa Joe and Undertaker. Although it was Samoa Joe who was the more impactful, showing up later on as a member of the Matt Hardy gang. Is Brock Lesnar the only surprise? Well, I guess we're going to have? I'm sure we're going to have a lot more. So the question is, why would Brock Lesnar be here? And why would he go face to face with Dork Killer, or at least eye to eye in a way? He was stayed outside the ring, caused a distraction. Craig Stevens didn't know what was going on. Now Craig Stevens jumping DDT, a bit worn out, but he's got to fight through. Not only does he have Dork Killer to fight, but he's got 2 more matches to reclaim his Universal Championship. And it begins with an uphill battle against Dork Killer, who has been, well, rather on top of things thus far throughout most of this match. And he's going to take it back. Craig Stevens has been too beat up. There's the count, and just a 1 count. Dork Killer, of course, preening his feathers. We know that. Bit of a peacock. Now the backbreaker just scoops Craig Stevens right into it. Craig Stevens just unable to get much of any kind of offense. DDT, middle of the ring. And Craig Stevens' legs were head locked into the legs there, but manages his way out. And a headbutt to Dork Killer. Bit of a message there to show that his head is still, well, holding. And Dork Killer! Dork Killer against the ropes. This could be it. Craig Stevens could be eliminated here first off. And here's the count. 2. And indeed, Dork Killer moves on to the semifinals. Craig Stevens defeated. This is just like last year when we saw Jamie Hill defeat Ranger in the opening matchup for that 2022 King of the Ring tournament. This time it's Dork Killer defeating Craig Stevens, the man who had put everything into becoming the Universal Champion, losing it in the quarterfinals. There we see the Dork Killer right in the corner. Again, don't know why Brock Lesnar was doing out here, made his appearance known just to compete. See exactly what's going on, maybe later on, but for now, congratulations to Dork Killer moving on to the semifinals. We'll find out who he will be facing right after this coming match. And here we go with the second quarterfinal. Roger Desmond making his way to the ring. Former Universal Champion about to try and get his gold back. Losing it just a couple weeks ago at Money in the Bank to Craig Stevens, who has already been eliminated by Dork. We've already seen interruptions in a way by Brock Lesnar's just last match. Will we see more coming in? This is the man who's going to go all the way. Roger Desmond, the greatness. You can expect him to be leaving here Universal Champion again. Certainly a strong pick. Roger Desmond, as we said, the former Universal Champion, has really picked up his game since last year's King of the Ring, making it to the semifinals, only to be eliminated by Jamie Hill, who went on to win the entire thing, defeating Tony J. Smith in that year's finals. Of course, that year had a King of the Deathmatch vibe. This one is just all straight exhibition bouts. And speaking of Jamie Hill, here he comes. It is a rematch of last year's King of the Ring, a rematch of Survivor Series. Jamie Hill and Roger Desmond, who had collided for the Universal Championship just this past fall, are now going to relive their rivalry here in the King of the Ring, as Jamie Hill not only fights to become the four-time Universal Champion, but to defend his 2022 King of the Ring crown. Yeah, but don't forget about last week. Spectational is imploding. There's a lot of concern about Jamie Hill's attack on Dexter Spectacular during the matchup with Area 51. Was it intentional or was it accidental? And that's why we see the mixed reaction from the crowd on Jamie Hill. A lot of people are not certain, as Jamie Hill has not spoken about it just yet. Hopefully we'll be hearing from him next week as we return to our regularly scheduled events with What's Up Wrestling 51. And Roger Desmond taking Jamie Hill down, putting in the pressure. It's had some epic clashes between these two competitors, all involving the Universal Championship, Halloween Havoc, SummerSlam, where Roger Desmond cashed in his Money in the Bank. And of course, there's 2 out of 3 stages of hell matchup at Survivor Series. Roger Desmond won it 2-3, of course, with outside help. And now reliving their matchup from last year's King of the Ring as well. It was these two going at it in the semi-final. Jamie Hill was victorious in that one. And Jamie Hill with Roger Desmond grounded. A lot of this very technical matchup. A lot of technical reversals. Roger Desmond getting the best of that one. And Jamie Hill right into the corner. And DDT. We're getting some news here, Weasel. News about one of the other King of the Ring competitors. Ranger has been disqualified from the tournament itself. Someone will be taking his place. What do you mean he was eliminated? Roger Desmond with the greatest super kick right beneath Jamie Hill's jaw. But Jamie Hill playing possum. But what do you mean that Ranger has been disqualified from the King of the Ring tournament? Oh, disqualified, eliminated. He was just found attacked in the backstage area. He'll be unable to compete, and Kitty has put in a what she calls suitable replacement. Does she name names, or are we just supposed to guess here? No, Kitty just pretty much said suitable replacement. Call the tournament as it is. Oh, a bit odd that she would have easy access to telling this information to you, but because I'm the one who does the good. I don't come out here week after week questioning her. She's our general manager, damn it. And of course, we also know that I was led to believe that she was the acting general manager or general manager's assistant, and Jamie Hill with the Hill shot. Will he be victorious? And no, almost eliminating the entirety of the Money in the Bank main event. Just in 2 matches. Indeed, set to crown a new champion. That would be rather exciting. Of course, we are crowning a new champion, but of course, viewers at home know what I mean. As Jamie Hill is dropped on top of his head, and Roger Desmond again lounges in the corner. Even after taking a Hill shot, he does not see Jamie Hill as any sort of threat, as Roger Desmond setting up for another greatness kick. And this one dodged out Jamie Hill, but no, Roger Desmond with a kick to the gut. Jamie Hill unable to capitalize, and tossed nearly right into the referee. So you're saying that Ranger is no longer going to be in this tournament. He is not disqualified. He was just removed from it, but replaced due to a backstage assault. Hopefully we'll get to the bottom of that. I'm sure we will. But sad tidings indeed. And no. So Roger Desmond almost eliminated Jamie Hill here with another greatness kick. And now just watching Jamie Hill, we know that Roger Desmond is not shy of this. But it gives this Jamie Hill an opportunity to counter out the powerbomb attempt. You hear the mixed reaction of the crowd on Jamie Hill. And Roger countering out. And again, pausing, taking his time. Referee watching him, probably waiting, wondering what's going on as Roger Desmond gets to the corner. I believe he may have been trying to go for a super kick. But no, instead coming in, clothesline, miss. Struck there by Roger Desmond, who holds on to the advantage here. How dare you call it a super kick? It's not some soccer ball kick field goal into a rim. It's the greatness kick. And Jamie Hill feels it for a 3rd time, and this may be it. And no, again, Jamie Hill with the shoulder up, and Roger Desmond cannot believe it. And so he's going to go for it again. Roger Desmond setting up for a 4th greatness kick. And this one connects again. 4 out of 5 greatness kicks right into the cover. This one should be over. And indeed it is. Jamie Hill losing it here. Roger Desmond, former Universal Champion, advancing to the semifinals where he'll be facing Dork. So at the very least, we'll have a new King of the Ring. And maybe some people will look at this as proper comeuppance as Spectational explodes. It is, of course, if the incident in question that we were talking about earlier was on purpose and not accidental, which would make this a great shame for Jamie Hill. Putting up a hell of a fight, lasting to the end last year, but now, unfortunately, not even getting through to the quarterfinals. We will have a new King in the Ring at the very least, but perhaps we will have a returning Universal Champion in Roger Desmond. And we'll find out as this tournament progresses, ladies and gentlemen. But again, Ranger has been taken out of the tournament. Attacked in the back.
Fuck with the juggalo. You get
Well, you want to know who's responsible for attacking Ranger in the back? Here he is. It is Doink. Because why else would he be in this tournament? So you're essentially saying that Doink attacked Ranger and took his place in this tournament? Who else is it going to be? Well, I'm sure that there are several individuals who we could name. Hell, it could be anyone who was even involved in the tournament. I'll still say it's Doink. Doink and his stupid clown friends. It wasn't enough that he had to ruin the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. Now he's got to take down the King of the Ring tournament. Doink, a hard worker, winning the Royal Rumble and proving himself capable of going toe-to-toe for the Universal Championship. And as that reason, we know that Doink has been enlisted into the King of the Ring tournament. That's just built on belief. Look, this is the Christmas chaos stuff. They didn't even take down the damn tree. I think that tree has been up here since December. So yes. So what's up wrestling for you, ladies and gentlemen? Too lazy to take down our decorations. I mean, it's only June. We still got a few more months to take them down. Tony J. Smith, last year's co-finalist in the King of the Ring tournament. Here's the main event. Tremendous opportunity lost there, but Tony J. Smith is resourceful, taking whatever opportunities he can to fight for the Universal Championship at one point in time in his life. Declaring himself the Universal Champion just without the belt. Tonight will be his night. So it wasn't when it came to facing off against Craig Stevens, right? That was Craig Stevens, and Craig Stevens is gone. Enough about him. This is indeed all about Doink, Tony J. Smith, both these individuals. Well, I wouldn't say veterans of tournaments, but they know their way around tournaments. Both these individuals making it to finals in their own respective tournaments, only to lose out in the end. Bonk and Doink taking part in the Dusty Rhodes Classic, getting to the finals, only to lose to the Matt Hardy gang in spectacular fashion. And Tony J. Smith, of course, making it to last year's main event of the King of the Deathmatch tournament, the King of the Ring, whatever you want to call it, Hell in a Cell, losing out to Jamie Hill in those finals. We'll see if one of these two men will manage to make it to the finals and perhaps correct the wrongs that plagued their careers. Unfortunately, of course, a week after the Dusty Rhodes Classic, Bonk and Doink taking on the Matt Hardy gang in a classic of its own right, and managing to even give the Matt Hardy gang their thus far one and only tag team loss. Should really say thus far, as the Matt Hardy gang is a bit defunct now. I've not seen either Matt Hardy or Samoa Joe for some time. The last time we saw Samoa Joe was taking on Pimp Daddy's son Cypress in a winning situation. Beautiful backbreaker by the Natural. So what kind of tournament finals do you think it would be if Tony J. Smith were to face off against Roger Desmond? It would be simply natural. It would be the greatest main event ever. could very well be. As we know, Roger Desmond is facing off against Dork in the first semifinals. And Tony J. Smith is really putting on a clinic here. Doink managing to get in some licks of his own. Any chance that he gets. And nice little backbreaker perhaps. No, just a heightened neck breaker, but still rather devastating. This is setting up for the cutter. And Tony J. Smith just working his way around Doink, kicking him out in various positions. And now one final one for the head. And Tony J. Smith is poised, ready. Doink in the middle and shoves him away. That's what you get for telegraphing your move there, Tony J. Smith. You take that name out of your mouth. It's the natural. Whip into the corner. Doink setting him up. And drop kick right into the back. Right into the sternum as Doink now turning things around. The reason it may be difficult to see someone like Tony J. Smith win is it would put three, well, villainous individuals. You may depict them as such in these semifinals, and that's what we could be seeing here. DDT off the ropes. Tony J. Smith continuing on things here. Doink fighting back. Missing on the shot, but an elbow to the face. So double set of counters. Now another counter from Tony. Swinging neck breaker. And Tony J. Smith again feeling it. Getting prepped. And this time connects with the cutter. Middle of the ring. Slithers on over for the cover. And no! It's just a 2 count. Doink busted open, and I think Tony J. Smith having the same treatment, just leaning back earlier, covering his face in the blood. And Doink is going to do it further for him. Just give up, you stupid clown. Your dreams are over. A nice little twisting suplex, middle of the ring. This could be it. Doink going on ahead, and yes, Doink will be going to the semifinals, defeating Tony J. Smith. Doink could be adding King of the Ring to his repertoire alongside Royal Rumble winner, main eventer for WrestleMania, and perhaps finally Universal Champion. It ain't gonna happen. Not tonight. Not any night. Doink is just 2 matches away from obtaining that prestigious position. Cutter that J. Smith finally managed to get, but in the end, it is Doink victorious here, who will go on to the semifinals. But who will he face? What's Up Wrestling is brought to you by the Fighting Monkeys. Or are they being sponsored by us? Well, either way, the money is going somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. time for the last quarter-final matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Pimp Daddy making his way to the ring. Oh, this man is my pick to win this whole thing. He's gonna go that distance. So let me see here. You've got Roger Desmond and Pimp Daddy as your picks. Sure you actually wanting Roger Desmond, or sorry, Pimp Daddy to win, or you just want to watch him win? I want to. He's gonna go the distance. See how he does here, ladies and gentlemen. Entrant of the 2023 King of the Ring tournament. Finally be finding his way to Universal title gold here. Surprise that would be. That whoever wins this matchup will face Doink in the quarterfinals. Of course, last year, Pimp Daddy was a favorite target. Outside interference in both of these matches. Finals. There's of course Jimmy Hill and Pimp Daddy. No, Jimmy Hill and Pimp Daddy in the. I think it was Pimp Daddy and Tony J. Smith in the semifinals because Jimmy Hill pulled the upset of the universe and he defeated Ranger in the quarterfinals. That's right. Thank you, JoJo, for being here and pointing that out for me. I even commented on that. Ranger has been removed from the tournament. These individuals was put in last minute. An opportunity for them. They may happen to be. And hopefully we get to the bottom of whoever assaulted Ranger in the back. Of course, the White Ranger, it's not going to be long to wait. And we won't exactly have to hire outside in order to find out. Big matchup here, Pimp Daddy and Buddy. Buddy, the former World Heavyweight Champion, only just losing his title 2 weeks ago. Could be now going for the Universal title. Or could be seeing the Universal title around his waist. Yeah, because he's already going for the Universal title. All 8 of these men have been going for the Universal title. Caught and just clotheslines right through him. Just with a look at Buddy as a potential subject of question here. Only just removed from the World Heavyweight title. He's had issues with Ranger in the past. What are you saying there, Weasel? I mean, think about it. Craig Stevens lost the World Heavyweight title, and all of a sudden he's going for the Universal title. You don't think it can happen again? You don't think Buddy can do the same thing? Well, maybe Buddy is just feeling that he is capable of going for the Universal title, stepping up his game, going into the highest division here in West Up Wrestling. We do know again that Buddy has had long-standing issues with Ranger, so to remove him for the King of the Ring tournament. So you're calling Buddy a coward? You're saying that Buddy isn't going to want to fight Ranger again? You're saying he's just going to fight him in the back and just leave him there, take his spot? I suppose compelling arguments that could be made. Since Buddy would not be the sort of individual who would just assault Ranger in the back and just compete as if nothing had happened. He would certainly be the sort who would meet Ranger head on. as we speculated before, and may not even be a member of this tournament, who attacked Ranger in the back, getting him out of this entire event. Although knowing Kitty, can't exactly rule out her whole belief of just giving chances to anyone, even people who assault the other. And Pimp Daddy now with a pimp drop, taking Buddy down. Pimp Daddy waiting. Just figured that would not be enough. Going for a second pimp drop and kick to the gut. What kind of pimp drop is it going to be? Pump handle pimp drop. And there we go. Right in the middle of the ring. And here's the cover. 2 and no. Pimp Daddy, unfortunately, thus far, will not be making it to the semifinals. It's still anyone's game here. Who will be facing Doink? As we know who the other semifinalists are. Dork Killer and Roger Desmond. What a contest that'll be. Former Universal Champions to go one-on-one. Is there going to be enough steam in this one? I mean, Pimp Daddy's just basically right there. Bit of a stinging sensation in Buddy's arm, I'm sure. Well, it makes sense. I mean, he just pretty much rammed his way into Pimp Daddy with no running head start there. So he kind of cradled the arm a little. Now he's going to get build up some momentum this time. And another spear right through Pimp Daddy. And another cover. 2. And there we go. Buddy advances now to the semifinals. Buddy will be facing off against Doink. By Pimp Daddy. 2 pimp drops. And there we see the close-up spear. And yes, Buddy's arm a bit torn there. Able to get it quite in there. Working some feelings back into our speakers. For this one, another spear. Keeping the arm out. Buddy now potentially going into the semifinals injured. Or some kind of light sprain. Either way, it gives Doink something to work towards if he wants. Well, I guess if he wants. It would be stupid if he didn't, but we now have our semifinalists. Dork Killer, Roger Desmond, Doink, and now Buddy. Which of these 4 men will be the new Universal Champion? Don't ask me. Ask that guy in the crowd. You answer the question. Hey man, I just work here. Let me go, man. Let me go.
You can feel the fear when I walk by. Tear between your legs, make 'em running high.
And for the second time, Dork Killer making his way to the ring. Set to go one-on-one with Roger Desmond. A match of quite frankly we haven't seen too much of. In fact, I think only one time has Dork Killer and Roger Desmond ever crossed paths. That was at the main event of WrestleMania in that triple threat match, also involving Doink, who is another semi-finalist here. So it is the WrestleMania main event, essentially. Featuring Buddy. Yes, it is the WrestleMania main event featuring Buddy. All 3 members of that triple threat, making it to the semifinals. And buddy, two of these individuals, former Universal champions. One of them the Royal Rumble winner, another the former World Heavyweight champion, looking for his opportunity, and it could be here tonight. Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't called out Dork, thinking that he was the one who assaulted Ranger in the back. Well, we didn't really know anything about it before. But now that we do, it does make enough sense. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, that's just something that we're just going to have to keep speculating on until someone, most likely Ranger, gets to the bottom of this. So now we have our first semi-final. Roger Desmond or Dork will be going into the finals of this year's King of the Ring to be crowned the new Universal Champion. So the big smile on Roger's face, he's already imagining himself in the grand moment, having his hand raised, being declared the new 2023 King of the Ring and Universal Champion one more time. Killer winning against Craig Stevens. Roger Desmond defeating Jamie Hill. Let's see which of those losses will be worth it. Star Killer, let's say, just putting on a bit of a quick clinic on Roger Desmond, and Roger with a fisherman DDT. Spiking Dork Killer on the top of his head and does not let up. It's the greatness. You gotta get it right, or else you're gonna feel greatness. Well, that would certainly be bad, but I think I'm safe for now. Roger Desmond inside the ring fighting for his Universal Championship. Well, this is what he feels is his Universal Championship. Lost it a couple weeks ago, back at Money in the Bank to Craig Stevens. Door Killer, fireman's carry. Kicking out the leg, I think, indeed, that's where you want to focus on with Roger Desmond. Of course, also setting up for the seldom seen ankle lock. But Roger Desmond is not one to just be taken out. I don't think anyone really wants to be the person who lets themselves be taken out. Again, I thank you for these corrections there, JoJo. It's always a pleasure having you here. Just trying to make What's Up Wrestling more of a class act. Stiff shot there by Dork Killer. Roger Desmond again up on the shoulders into a gut buster. And Dork Killer does not let up. Stomp down on the gut, picking him back up on the shoulders again. And this time off the top turnbuckle. It's green on green violence. That's what it is. Dork Killer calling Roger to his feet. And the Dork Killer just kicks out the back of Desmond's knee. Tries to get a kick on the ground, but no. Kicking his way free, and yes, reverse DDT. By who some would call the de facto leader of the Fortunate Sons, but I think he's more or less the mouthpiece. That is definitely for certain. around Roger Desmond. And Dork Killer could be going to the finals. 2 and no! Not yet. Not quite for the Dork Killer. We're definitely going to see it happen. Dork Killer is going to make it to the finals. He's going against one of your other picks. Of course, now your only remaining pick. As Pimp Daddy was defeated just moments ago. And Roger Desmond looking to put Dork Killer away. It could be greatness. And no! Dork Killer dodging out. But again, Roger Desmond showing his quickness, sending Dork Killer to the outside. And Dork Killer feeling the outside mats for the second time this night. As Roger planting off the apron, misses out on the clothesline, but still gets in with a nice stiff shot. We're beginning a new count, and now Roger ramming Dork Killer into those ring steps. Now racing away. Roger Desmond catching hold. And now catching hold of the legs and suplex. Making certain Dork Killer does not cancel out the suplex. And again with that Fisherman DDT, and Roger Desmond getting some distance, and here we go again. It could be a second greatness kick. First one missing. Will the second one land? And it does, right beneath the jaw. Dork Killer is down, but is he out? Head to head on Stephanie McMahon, and it's just a 2 count, ladies and gentlemen. Dork Killer burying his face now in the... Well, may have been purposeful. That's the way to be. It's the place to be. Desmond again. Suplex, but this time Dork Killer bit slow on the suplex count himself. But Dork Killer poised, ready, waiting, and catching him, and Dork Killer. And this could be it. Dork Killer could be going to the finals here, too. And it is. Dork Killer will be going to the finals, but who will he be fighting? Will it be Doink? Will it be Buddy? Will we see Dork Killer with the Universal title once more? It's almost been a year since Dork Killer was with the belt. And what a terrible year it's been. Dork Killer, my pick to win it all. And Dork Killer with the Dork Killer putting Roger Desmond away. Now we'll be going on to the finals of the 2023 King of the Ring. Will he become the new Universal Champion? We'll just have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. We've been doing a lot of waiting and seeing. Let's just skip to the end of the event to find out. Only losers do that. Only dorks do that. Is this starting to cloud over? Because that's how it feels to me now, as this dumb clown comes down to the ring. His name is Doink. He's the Royal Rumble winner. 1/3 of the WrestleMania main event, and could be our new Universal Champion in just 2-match time. JoJo, you need to let it go. Your pick lost, It's time for someone else's pick to come in and pick it up. I told you my pick was Dork Killer. Dork Killer's gonna go all the way. New Universal Champion, just where he needs to be. Honestly, I suppose then yourself it'll be Buddy you're hoping for in this matchup. You're darn right it is. It's time to put the clown down once and for all. It may indeed happen here as Buddy, former World Heavyweight Champion, making his way to the ring. Surprised that thus far we've only seen one interruption. It wasn't even really much of an interruption. Brock Lesnar was just reminding everyone that he is still a wrestler here. Or at least not here, but elsewhere. Buddy making his way to the ring, having defeated Pimp Daddy following 2 spears. Did have that arm injury. A sprain in the wrist following the first spear. Hopefully that doesn't impact his efforts here tonight. But they may just be a target for Doink. We're going to be finding out a lot. You got to stop saying that, Weasel. It's a catchphrase by this point. I'm allowed to say it whenever I want. Here we go, Doink just coming right in. Going for the crucifix, going to try to get a quick, easy elimination, and not even a 1 count. But still, the fact that that's what Doink would do right at the start does sort of make sense. Doink giving up a lot of weight to Buddy, and Doink just continuing on, keeping up, doing everything he can. And this is where things go downhill. Doink hitting the ropes right into a big boot from Buddy, who takes firm control of this thing, but Doink fighting back now. And powerbomb against the ropes. Doink just full of energy, trying for a suplex and gets it in there. Doink, of course, should try and pace himself. He does. Tries too hard against Buddy. He's still going to be having the finals to go for. And here we go. Quick cover and again. This time just a 1 count. Slowly but surely, Doink is fighting his way to the finals. Doink now up on the apron, waiting, calling on Buddy to his feet. Off the top rope, drop kick to the chest. Doink utilizing what speed he has. But it may be all over. Heavy power bomb by Buddy, knocking the air right out of Doink's lungs. And Buddy's certainly not finished here. Going to continue on the assault. Trying to make his losing the World Heavyweight title not to be in vain. Some repeated elbow shots to the top of Buddy's head. One of these 2 men will face Dork Killer in the finals. One of these 2 men or Dork Killer will be the new Universal Champion. Buddy knocked into the far corner, and another whoopee cushion there by Doink. Quick to the covers, and this could be it. 2, and just a 2 count shoulder up for Buddy, and Doink can't believe it. He was in a firm belief that he had this one won. And Buddy now. Back body drop. Got hold of the arms. Double underhook suplex. Taking Doink down. And Buddy now poised. Will Doink spot it in time? And no, he doesn't. What is this? Doink managing to the ropes. I think that Buddy was trying for another spear. Doink showing too much life. Now up on the top rope. What is Doink going for here? Doink up on the top rope for real. Doink with the top rope superplex. 2 and again, just a 2 count as Buddy rolls Doink off. Takes the knee to the back like a world heavyweight champ or perhaps a universal champion. Of course it's going to be Buddy. Buddy universal champion. That's just how it goes here. The paddle toss there by Buddy. Of course, if Doink can't get the job done, Buddy's going to do it for him. Chokehold into a gorilla press. And no, Doink countering out, coming in from behind, and back body drop right into the referee. The hell is the referee doing in the way? Shining Wizard kick to the back of the head. Wait for the quick cover. That could have been it. 2 and again. 2 count. Buddy rolls Doink off. There's a stiff kick to the back. Now finally focusing in on that arm. Stiff forearm to Buddy, or to Doink, sorry. And double knees to the face. Buddy's teetering and no. Fighting back, another forearm. Let's take down suplex. Buddy pumping himself up, getting himself ready, just hammering away on the side of Doink's face. Kick to the gut. And another pump handle toss. And Buddy now poised, ready. Doink getting to his feet. And another spear. This could be it. Buddy going for the cover. And here's the count. 2. And that is it. Buddy is going to the main event of tonight's King of the Ring tournament. Will it be Buddy's night? And Doink coming in hard, coming in fast, but it was not enough. Not enough to put away the machine. The man of violence, Buddy. World Heavyweight Champion could be going and becoming the new Universal Champion. Our finals, ladies and gentlemen, to come momentarily, Buddy and Dork Killer. One of these 2 men will become the new Universal Champion and the 2023 King of the Ring. I told you Buddy was going to do it. Buddy was going to go all the way. Now you have to pick between Buddy and Dork Killer, your 3rd and 4th picks in tonight's tournament.
What's Up Wrestling is brought to you by Snacky S'mores. Eat Snacky S'mores.
You can feel the fear when I walk by. Tear between your legs, make 'em running high. And I can see the pain pouring out your
Boy, the sun sure set pretty quickly here in Sydney. Good, ladies and gentlemen, we are now in our finals for the King of the Ring tournament. Dork Killer to go one-on-one with Buddy, former Universal Champion versus former World Heavyweight Champion. Who will be this year's King of the Ring? Who will be the new Universal Champion? We will have just moments to go until we find out. Or you can just skip ahead to the end. But again, ladies and gentlemen, to do that would just be to rob yourself of the active competition that goes on here, the electric competition, and of course, these sweet commentary voices, Weasel and JoJo. Don't let me in with you. I'm only here because Kitty asked me to do this. She feared that you would suck this up. Thank her for her vote of confidence. I wish her a good reign going forward as acting general manager. The hell do you mean acting? Finalist here, the B bracket, Buddy, who's gone through Pimp Daddy, who has gone through Doink, and may now go through Dork Killer to become the new Universal Champion. Find out how this one plays out, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Spear versus the Dork Killer. Buddy has never come this close to becoming Universal Champion. Having a short cup of coffee with the World Heavyweight title, defeating Stan Stevens only to lose it just a couple weeks to go against Seth Superstar and Money in the Bank. Taking that loss and doing good things with it by becoming the new Universal Champion. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is what this one is all about. Universal Championship will be on the line. The vacant title that was vacated just last week. Announcement made by Kitty. And Buddy comes running right in, overhead belly to belly. Of an odd scenario that just 2 weeks ago, this very title was being fought over by two men who are no longer in this tournament. Craig Stevens eliminated at the first round by Dork Killer, who would later go on to eliminate Roger Desmond. So basically, Dork Killer defeating the entire main event of Money in the Bank to be here. So if anyone has any sort of claim to the title, it definitely would be Dork Killer. It's repeated throws into the ropes. No one with any kind of plan, and there we go, backbreaker. Finally, something happens after an Irish whip. Dork Killer with some stiff shots, and now a heavy shot there by Buddy. Dork Killer countering out though. And a heavy shot to the cheek, and another one, and a third, taking Dork Killer down. And JoJo, your silence speaks volumes. It's just a little hard, commentating on this one. because your third and fourth picks are in this matchup. Oh, you know, I just don't want to gloat too much because either way, you know, one of these guys is going to win, and it's going to make me look like the winner indeed. Well, that's what happens when you make multiple picks, ladies and gentlemen. This Dork Killer now pounding away on Buddy's head. There's a kick to the shoulder. And there we go, Buddy. Was definitely going to go on, win the Universal title. Tossing that idiot Dork Killer across the ring. He's finally making a pick here. It's good. Because you are my commentating partner. Should be commentating on this one together. There's a cover in the ringside, or right by the ropes. Dork Killer managing to kick out before the one. Buddy not phased at all. Just continues on the assault. And there's Dork Killer countering out that idiot Buddy. Going for the cover. This is it. New Universal Champion. Dork Killer setting up Buddy, and suplex connects. So time and time again, one of these two individuals will become not only the 2023 King of the Ring, but the new Universal Champion as well. Maybe shots in the midsection there. Tossed into the far corner. Dork Killer brought up a kicking Buddy back. Opts not to go for a high-risk maneuver, perhaps for the best. Keep things rounded and takes Buddy out to the outside. Dork Killer was just paused momentarily thinking, should I do it? Should I go out and meet Buddy on the ringside area? And we see that the answer was yes. And he may be regretting that answer very quickly as Buddy ramps him right into the ring apron. And now, oh no, and power bombs him onto the mats. Definitely a bad decision by Dork Killer. Referee now up to 7. And Dork Killer off the ring post. Buddy was just trying to help him get it back into the ring. Maybe that's the case. I mean, eventually tried it again, and now trying for the spear. Dork Killer is certainly out of it. And there we go. Spear connects middle of the ring. This could be it. Dork Killer spelling his own doom, meeting Buddy on the outside, and there it is. Dork Killer should have just stayed inside the ring. Dork Killer, that idiot. I told you right from the start of this, Buddy was going to make it to the end. Buddy would be the new Universal Champion, the new King of the Ring. Right from the start, huh? Well, regardless of when you jumped on the Buddy bandwagon, he is the new Universal Champion, the 2023 King of the Ring. And there we see it again, spear. And I think right there, Buddy had a good feeling of the moment to come. And indeed, it was good. Buddy, new Universal Champion. Presented with the title belt just 2 weeks ago, losing the World Heavyweight title, now exchanging it essentially for the Universal Championship. The top position here in What's Up Wrestling is now in Buddy's grasp. And just look at how proud he is, working his way through Pimp Daddy, working his way through Doink, and now working his way through Dork Killer to become the new Universal Champion. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and we will see you next time for more What's Up Wrestling action. At the Queen of the Ring, ladies and gentlemen.